back on the red carpet for another thrilling edition of the Forum by Orges. Tonight, we celebrate the CEO and Managing Director of Brother Art Entertainment. He is also the founder of Sister Art Foundation and President, Southwest Society of Nigerian Artists. I am talking about the one and only Otunba Nkang Enidan. Tonight, we celebrate also one of Nigeria's legendary illustrator, designer. I am talking about the one and only Leme Garoku. Tonight is about Nigeria's art and creative professionals. I am Krista, your host. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy. History has it that you worked with the legendary fella. So let me start by saying, how was it like?
It was very interesting.
Yeah, over the years, Orges has been associated with creativity, with professionalism, and I wish him to continue with that.
So it's not by accident to qualify to be seated as our guest.
So from the spotlight to the red carpet, and right now with the CEO and Managing Director of Brother Art Entertainment.
So simple person like Osibajo.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I want to give the celebrants work. I want to bring biro and pencil, make them draw me.
I think he had an exhibition last year.
Designed over 2,000 album covers in 51 years for over 100 musicians.
Thank you so much, sir. We give you congratulations, sir.
If you look around the world today, there's nowhere you will not find a black man.
A special moment for us to welcome the legendary Leme Garoku on the red carpet. Hi, good evening, sir, and welcome.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. First of all, history has it that you worked with the legendary fella. So let me start by saying, how was it like?
It was very interesting. Like I love to say, I believe in destiny. So I believe it was preordained. Yeah, and some people actually say it was a divine collaboration I had with fella. So I really enjoyed my time, and I learned a lot from my association with him, and that has put me in good stead in my life till today. I've been doing this for 50 years straight. Yeah, so I got that confidence and that dedication from him. He was my mentor. Yeah.
And you're one of Nigeria's illustrator, designer, and painter that has come a long way. So how will you describe this journey? And what are the moments you will say were your most challenging so far?
The journey has been good. Every journey has its ups and downs. Yes, challenging moments come and they go. They say when the going gets tough, the tough should get going. So I've been through a lot, good and bad times with my business, but I've survived till now and I'm in good stead. I feel very comfortable with myself. I feel very fulfilled. My sense of purpose is intact. I'm still working and working. And it's interesting to witness these days because this is the age of real information dissemination. Sharing of information is a twinkle. Imagine email, the internet and all that. 30 years ago, sometimes I would be thinking like, how did we survive those days, without this phone, without all these fast things? And look at social media. It's gone crazy. Anybody can just share their thoughts with the whole world. And look at the music too. Music now, you don't even need to have the fear that people may not like it. You throw it online. If they don't like it here, they may like it in Jamaica. So it's very interesting. Sometimes I look in the sky and say, fella, where are you there? Come and see you. But it's interesting times. Yeah.
It's amazing. You're a professional creative. And looking at the creative industry today, there's been a massive evolution. So, what is that one thing that you love to see the present day industry do differently?
Yeah, the present day industry, like before, also they are doing well because every generation has their own, ways. Life itself can be fashionable, so every generation comes with something new. Technology is also coming with something new. So my biggest advice is for anyone, any professional in whatever field, you have to keep with the times. That's why I've survived 5 decades. Yes, I relate. I move with the Gen Zs now, so sometimes I don't even know the age difference because I work with the computer too. I can do digital, so I added it to my art. So I'm still very relevant. So that's just the journey, and it's good for one to be conscious. Information is key. Lack of information is retrogressive for the mind. So I believe so much in being abreast of what things are going on. Yeah.
That's amazing, sir. And thank you so much for gracing the red carpet with your humble self. Thank you so much. We appreciate your work too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for asking.
All right, so from the spotlight to the red carpet, and right now with the CEO and Managing Director of Brother Art Entertainment, having the Otunba on the red carpet. Of course, you know what that means. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Thank you and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. How are you feeling?
Well, I feel great. I feel honored, and I'm grateful to be alive to be on such a platform.
It's amazing that today your contribution to the creative industry is being celebrated. So how will you describe it?
Well, for me, I feel it's an opportunity for me to do more. I feel I still have a whole lot to do. I'm a young man. I still have a whole lot of energy. I still have the creative ability, the creative senses, and I want to push to have a whole lot more done. So by the time I am a lot older, people should be able to see what I have done, even without being told. They'll feel it. So I feel I have a whole lot more to do.
It's amazing. Will you say that you had the necessary support while building your brand? If no, then how did you overcome those challenging moments where I will say you almost gave up?
If I go deep down into that, you will cry for me. And I'm sure our viewers will cry for me too. It's not been easy. It's been very, very tough. The challenges are enormous, are such that it's enough for one to give up. But unfortunately for me, I believe each time I get to that point, I always look beyond what I can see. I always believe that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. And I see great future. So for me, it's just keep pushing, keep moving forward, keep achieving. And even when I had people who never believed in me, first I believed in myself. And believing in myself was where the whole confidence started from. Because I remember many years back when I started in the entertainment industry, in the movie industry, I see a whole lot of young guys, ladies, they speak very well, they interact very well, and because of my background, I feel so timid. At a point, I told myself that I'm better than these people. I could be better than these people. And then I told myself I will never look down on myself. I told myself that anybody who looks down on me becomes an enemy. That psychologically became a catapulting level for me. And then I started seeing myself being able to do what's more than what these guys were doing. And I'm happy today I've been able to build that. I started a company of my own. I started an NGO. That's an NGO of female. I'm the only male there because I'm the founder and the chairman there. But I have members from. In fact, I used to have members from Egypt, from South Africa, from About 12 different countries around the world. But unfortunately now, because of how things are, it's been reduced to about 5 different countries. But I'm happy and I'm grateful to God for that energy. I've gone through a lot, people calling me names and all of that. But you see, the more they try to bring me down, the higher I get. So I want to encourage them to continue trying to bring me down. They'll see me at the top.
That's amazing. Higher you will keep going.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, you are a prominent person in the Yoruba sector of our entertainment industry. So what is the future?
Well, prominence, I won't say I am. By God's grace, I was honored with a chieftaincy title from Osun State. It is what I've been doing in the industry that earned me that title, and sponsored by the legendary herself, Mama Nike. So I am grateful to her. And for the future of the industry, there is a very, very bright future for this industry. Parents should encourage their children to go into art. If they discover any talent in their kids, let them allow their kids to explore those talents. Let them not force their children to become scientists, engineers, and all of that. If you feel your child has flair in art, allow your child to go into that, and then you never can tell what that child will become. You never can tell the wealth that child will bring to the home and to himself or herself. So there's a whole lot of future, a whole lot of greatness in the industry.
It's amazing. So finally, what is your advice, or let me say, how will you encourage the younger generation of creatives for them to stay on the right track?
Don't think about money too much. If you think about money too much, you'll crash out. That's why a lot of our young people, when they start, they get to a point, they crash out. You can see the life of the legendary Lemmy. It's still functioning, it's still being celebrated. We have a whole lot of them who are old, who are being celebrated. So the young ones should build careers that will last for a long time, build name and personality for themselves. A good name is far better than silver and gold. Don't say because you want to make money, you now start doing illegal things, going to drugs and all of that. It will kill your career, it will kill your future. Build a name that your family will be proud of. Build a name that your community will be proud of. Build a name that your country, your nation will be proud of. Build a name that the world will be proud of, and they will celebrate you as a young chap.
Oh, that is amazing. And once again, thank you so much for gracing the red carpet. I mean, just look at you sharing a lot with us. Enjoy your evening. It's for you this evening, so enjoy it.
Absolutely. You will join me in the enjoyment. And the crew members, thank you very much. You will also join us in the enjoyment.
It is still an amazing evening with legends of our creative industry, and also with people that have come to celebrate their creative contribution. Good evening, sir, and welcome.
Good evening. Yeah, my name is Mas. Okay, I know. I'm a security consultant and public relations consultant here. I'm a fellow of Nigerian Institute of Public Relations.
It's amazing. So how does it feel that you're out here today to celebrate, let me say, Nigeria's art and professionals of the creative industry?
Yeah, over the years, OJS has been associated with creativity, with professionalism, and I wish him to continue with that. I knew Lemi Garuku over 30 years ago when I was working with CBS, and he was then doing our labels. And he was very good at that, and he's still good today. Thank you.
It's amazing. While talking to him minutes ago here on the red carpet, we recall the memories of him working with the legendary Fela, and someone like him that has been very creative, experienced, and has contributed his own quota to the industry. So what are you looking forward to tonight as you celebrate him?
Now, Fela was an enigma. Fela was something else out of this world. I remember when I was working with Beko, his younger brother. I was in charge of Moda Keke Estate. Every year I would distribute checks to all the siblings of Fela. And it came to a point when I visited Fela to drop his check. And I was inside the room. He ushered me in. I looked at I said, "Where do you want me to sit?" He said, "My friend, sit down there." And there were women around on the bed, no chair, no table. He said, "Sit down there, my friend." And you know, Fela, in his characteristics manner, he said, let me welcome you properly. He brought a tray. That tray contained Morris, Benson, and all kinds of things. And he said, "Which one do you take?" I said, "I can't take any of this." He called me Mugu. And that time, I'm from the East. I don't know what Mugu was. So I thought he was praising me. It was when I got to office. I asked the Yorubas around me, I said, "What is Mugu?" They said, "It's a foolish person, somebody that doesn't understand." I shouted. I said, "Was it what Fela called me?" You know, he was a very good man working with Fela. And he brought that aspect of Fela, that aspect of his creativity. Yeah, he exemplified it.
Our guest at this very moment is a very important personality in our creative industry. He is the chairman of the Southwest Society of Nigerian Artists. Good evening, sir, and welcome.
Good evening. My name is Kolawole Olojoko Soko, the chairman, Society of Nigerian Artists, Lagos State Chapter.
That's amazing. And having you on the red carpet is an honor too. And tonight we are all out for Otunba and legendary Leme. So how does it feel?
It is a welcome idea. Very, very welcome idea, because when we came on board at the level of the Society of Nigerian Artists, that is exactly what we too try to do. Because from 2021 till date, we have been identifying people who have really made a mark in the industry. Both our living legends, the younger ones, the collectors, and the patrons. We have tried as much as possible to identify with them and celebrate them while they are still with us.
It's amazing. And you know, when I met prominent people in the industry, I always want to ask them, like, what is the future? What should people expect to see the industry do differently? Although I want to acknowledge something and congratulate the Yoruba sector of Nollywood, because you're doing amazing in the cinema. I mean, the movies coming out lately, they are rewriting the Nigerian history of our beautiful motion picture Nollywood. But what should the audience expect further?
I can tell you that the future is very, very bright. Yeah. The only thing that we need in this country is just one man. We need one Moses to give direction to our people. So once you have the right Mr. President in place, I want to tell you that every other thing will fall in place. From the moving industry to the visual art industry to sport, and every other thing will fall in place. Even to the engineering, everything will fall in place. We only need one Moses, and that Moses will come.
It's amazing. But before you go, what is the one thing you want to see the younger creatives who are just starting learn from Otunba or the legendary Leme?
They should be true to themselves. They should be hardworking, true to themselves, and be futuristic. That is it. Once you are futuristic, you will be able to think ahead of time. And we should realize that in the creative industry, people who are in the creative industry are more or less like a twilight individuals. No salary, no pension. So how far you can stretch your creativity, your imagination determines how far you go in life.
It's amazing. And sharing your insight with us, I believe that our viewers, our audience will be amazed at, oh my God, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
So it's not by accident. For you to qualify to be seated as our guest here at the forum, you must have an imprint. You must have certain things that are on the sands that cannot just be blown away by the wind. So you look back and say, yes, this is deserving. So I welcome you. And thank you for honoring this invitation. Some other persons that are here who saw our invite and are here today I want to especially thank you all for finding time to be here. I want to thank Raymond Amande. I call him Resito. Not seen him in a very, very long time. And somehow we sent out the invites and he called me and said, hey, Tiffy, how now? I said, Raymond, where you be? He says in Lagos. Can you find time and be here? And Raymond said, I'm not going to sit by the day. So I appreciate all of us that are here, whose names, some persons whose names I'm not able to remember. It's a long time I saw you.
I want to give the celebrants work. I want to bring biro and pencil, make them draw me. No be so. I want they are sitting there, they go draw me now. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go on, I want to recognize the presence of some of other personalities that are here. First of all, I want to recognize the presence of another arts practitioner. In fact, he is the chairman Society of Nigerian Artists, SNA Lagos State Chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Prince Kolawole Olojo Osaka. Brother, you do arts.
Edition last year in UK, and I can go on and on and on about Otumba Inidan, because for somebody to be qualified to be recognized in Yoruba land, I think you should know that he has really done well.
I've seen this man, his name, in some ways, I've gone beyond him. A lot of people will come today, they will not know who Lemmy is. They'll just see a fella jacket and say, okay, who did this one? But if you know where this man is coming from and how he has started, that way back, you know the guy is not my as they say in our native parlance. There's somebody who knows what he's doing, who knows what he's up to. The first time I saw, I don't know which one of the albums I saw. You know those sketchy kind of funny drawings that you see at the back of a jacket of an album. You know, I do a bit of DJing myself, so you know you gotta come across those things where you have to use what you call the veils and stuff to do DJing. It's not that easy. So you come across all manner of stuff as an artist, so to speak. So when you saw him, and they said to me today as I was coming here that this is the man, and another gentleman they're going to honor, I say, okay now, this is where I need to be. At least let me just say hi and go away. At least I've achieved something. I just be in the presence of this dignified human beings. It's not every day that you get to honor people like this. But when a forum like this decides to honor people like this, you know it's a big deal.
I want to thank you for this great opportunity, giving me the opportunity to present this award to a simple man like Osibajo. So we want to appreciate you or everything you've done so far. This is just a part of what you have built to the community in every way you have done. And this is to show a lesson to the people that is coming and to build them so that the beautiful world can have a simple life. Thank you so much. I want to congratulate you. God bless you, sir.
Okay, it's an honor to have this award. It gladdens my heart so much. My career has spanned 50. This year we make 51 years. I've designed over 2,000 album covers in 51 years for over 100 musicians, including Miriam Makeba, Bob Marley, Lucky Dube, Fela Kuti, Shina Peters, Oliver Collington, name them, Ayuba, all of them. I've designed covers and covers and covers. I feel so happy because sometimes we are human. They will put on award shows. It's the musical artists that get all the award, but there's always a crew behind stage. It's important to recommend, appreciate the ancillary services. Yes, ancillary services is very important in anything. Even a stage show. The production team is huge. So this is really glorious. Thank you to the organizers. Thank you to everyone, and God bless you. And I'm a simple man. Accept me.
All right.
Wait, let me finish.
Mr. Indy, please. Otumba.
Mr. Otumba, sir. I'm happy to be beside Otumba because me too. I'm a king of myself. I have Otumba beside me. So it's full of kingship and full of honor. So we are honored today and we honor forever. Amen. We are all here today. We are honored today. We will be honored forever. We are all king. We are all Otumba in our family.
And queens too.
We are queen because we make decision to just get to the greater heights. So being awarded today for this recognition of what your impact you have done so far. So with the organizer giving me the privilege to present this great award to you is for you to step up more to have more value. They've seen you, they observe you, they've seen your quality because it's going to bring more positive to the industry. Because every year today, let's celebrate. I've had people bring in history of the day that have not been gone, but it's a continuous thing to put small people in a role of favor. So your favor today and forever. And make sure I'm favor today, forever. The musician is favor today, forever. And the MC is favor today, forever. And the listener and the special media people, they are favor forever. Thank you so much, sir. We give you congratulations, sir.
Okay, let's just take the picture. All right.
First, I want to thank God for this opportunity. I want to also thank OJ's Entertainment for this. I am also a very, very simple man, standing beside a simple chairman and a simple legendary Lemmy. It's an honor to be here, and I appreciate those who nominated me for this. Mr. Ifeon Young, my big brother, Peterson himself, I appreciate you. And then the Society of Nigerian Artists. It was when finally I had started my career doing my own thing myself, as an individual, trying to make impact. And then when I joined the Society of Nigerian Artists, so many other doors opened. I have been in the movie industry, just like I mentioned in my interview. I've worked with trained under Femi Robinson, now late. Pius Okubere, I worked under him, and a couple of other producers. And my experience I also was into music, but I dropped out because I got discouraged. And I started with stage, just like many of us here. And I'm happy I'm here. I'm a visual artist in my core area, and that's why I'm here. And I've tried to collaborate with the entertainers. Of course, I have a project ongoing, Atro it's its name, that brings the visual artists on stage and also bring the entertainers on stage. I look forward to collaborating with the entertainers. Femi is here. We've tried to, the former NGA chairman, we tried to do a collaboration in the past, but of course, unfortunately it didn't work. But there is a particular collaboration that is ongoing, where all key players in the creative industry have come together to create an association. It's been registered with CAC, and very soon we'll be having a press conference on that. So this is me just trying to do my own thing, trying to make impact. And I also look forward to collaborating with the chairman here. I hope he would want to entertain us. The chairman, Society of Nigerian Artists, is here. And Mr. Lemmy here is a visual artist. So thank you, OJs, for recognizing visual artists. We have a whole lot of us who have done so much. And we want you to open up the space and accommodate a whole lot of other visual artists. Thank you very much for this honor. I appreciate and I pray God gives you the energy and all it takes to do a whole lot more than this. Thank you very much for this.
All right, thank you very much.